Hello familia, Andres Fernandez and Emily Olivet Bender, professional salsa instructors from Miami. Here we're going to go ahead and wrap everything up in this final lesson called the underarm turn. Also going to show you a little bit of rotation in the basic as well, allowing you to hit the dance floor tonight. I will see you on the dance floor. So let's go ahead and make this happen. It's the application of everything that we already know how to do. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we're connecting with our frame, that the lady is providing us space, that we have nice normal walking steps. So what's going to happen is we're going to start with the basic. I'm going to do the underarm turn. Ladies, what's going to happen is you're going to do the exact turn that we learned, which is your turn to the right with your left foot. So gentlemen, when she's stepping with her left foot, that means that you're stepping with the right foot, which just so happens to be when you're stepping backwards, okay? So what that means is that you're going to execute this turn when you're stepping backwards with the right, okay? So if she's stepping with, or she's going to be turning to her right, that means that she's going under your left arm, okay? So as you're stepping backwards with the right, you're going to go ahead and send her through underneath your left arm, okay? So once again, ladies, you're not doing this on your own. Gentlemen, you are leading all of this through. So the first step that she needs to take is forward, which again, once we learned in the steps video, the vuelta, the first step is straight forward. So the first step that she's going to be taking is forward, okay? So very, very common, the foot seems to turn towards the direction of the turn, which should not be the case in any way, shape, form, or fashion. The step is straightforward. Gentlemen, don't lead her to make her do that. So the 5, when you're stepping backwards, gentlemen, you're bringing her straight forward. Then on the 6 is when you're going to go ahead and execute with both arms nice and clear, not hard, but clear so that she knows, also with the raised hand on the left, to go ahead and send her through 6. She's then going to face, we're going to end up facing the same direction. So on 6, we're going to stop here, 6. So she has stepped in that direction, or she's facing that way, which is in place. And then, gentlemen, with your left hand, you're going to go ahead and follow through, feet together, so that you're back into the frame. Ladies, at this point, you must reconnect and develop your space again. It is very easy after a disconnect in the frame for you to forget to reconnect again, and then that's when something painful happens, okay? So make sure, again, from the basic, I'm sending her forward, I'm following her through, reconnecting here. Now, obviously, I'm stopping right now because we're in an instructional video, but the song doesn't wait for you, okay? So as we go through this and we hit the underarm turn, ladies, make sure you're reconnecting, not allowing him back into your space to continue back into the basic and to continue delivering and receiving that signal, which ultimately is what we need to be able to do throughout the whole dance. So now, obviously, of course, right now we're in line, right? Very simple, basic, forward and back. But now if we want to create a little bit of dynamic, very, very easily, very, very softly, we can go ahead and start to rotate. So very, very simple. I'm still doing my basic, forward with the left, back with the right. Ladies are doing the same thing, right? But all we're doing is just we're adding a little bit of rotation. We're going to the left, and then we can go backwards to the right. So all of this type of stuff is also very, very nice to do on the dance floor. Although simple, very, very elegant and clean as long as we're on time, right? And then every once in a while, when I feel the music, I can go ahead and give her the underarm turn. Right? So let's go ahead and see what this looks like with music really quick. You're going to find that this is a lot of fun, regardless of its simplicity. Unfortunately, there's a big miscommunication or a misunderstanding that simple is boring. And that's not the case at all. It has everything to do, don't forget that we're dancing, and that has everything to do with the intention behind it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with our basic.
5, 6, 7.
On the 1, gentlemen, you're stepping forward. Ladies, you're stepping backwards with the right.
5, 6, 7.
So as I'm going through this again, I probably don't want to hit my turn right away. I don't want to use all my weapons right in the beginning, right? I want to save what I got for when I'm really feeling it, right? Once again, making sure that I'm on time. I'm adding a little bit of rotation to my left, to my right. I'm having fun with it. I'm smiling. I'm talking with my partner. I'm able to do all this because I have a mastery of my timing without forgetting about the strength and the importance of the frame here, because at any point in time, I can go ahead and give her the underarm turn regardless of whether she knows if it's coming or not. She's feeling it because she quite literally is feeling everything I do it because she has a strong frame along with me. So once again, I'm walking through. If you want to make it a little bit bigger, as far as for energy-wise is concerned, you can. You can put a little bit more into it. That's fine. A little bit more flavor. The more the better, as long as we're still working the walking body mechanics, okay? So anytime you step backwards with the right, gentleman, you can send her under your left arm. Once again, ladies, as long as you're keeping your space, this is golden. Yes? Very nice. Now, gentlemen, you can also do the same thing. You can do a turn yourself as well. You're going to turn to your right on your left foot as you go forward. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while I switch hands behind my back. Same concept. I'm doing the same exact thing she is, but I'm just switching my hands behind my back instead. Okay? So very, very easy, very, very simple stuff. Just the application of everything we already know how to do. So what's happening here is, once again, I'm coming from the basic. Gentlemen, same as the ladies, the turn is executed on the left foot. So as I'm turning to my right from my left foot, I'm going ahead and I'm switching hands behind my back. Don't worry about the technicalities of the hand just yet. All that kind of details we cover later, but more so worry about the connection, the frame, and the timing as you're executing through all of this. So once again, I'll give her an underarm turn. I can immediately execute mine as well, making sure that you're connected all the way through so that she's able to feel. Ladies, even in the hand, even though you only have one hand, make sure that you still maintain the frame and the resistance there, because I need a way to be able to send the continued signal through. So make sure that you remain connected there. So that's what I mean by the frame. It's not just here, but at all times that you're always looking for the energy and for the changes that can possibly happen. This is very, very much a teamwork thing. So gentlemen, it's extremely important that you're constantly delivering the signal. Ladies, you're always looking for that signal to then be able to communicate and create magic on the dance floor. Andres Fernandez, Emily Olivet Bender, signing out.